Welcome to the audio of the non-religious spirituality book, Happy Soul, Hungry Mind, a modern-day parable about practical spirituality. Chapter 2, Healing. Rishi was susceptible to other people's pain and emotions. Whenever he would read the headlines of a tragedy, he would not read the story because it would affect his emotional being. He was overwhelmed, but realized Travis needed him. Travis continued his plea for help. He pursed his lips.
I can be fine for days, lost in my work. Then it hits me hard again. I figured with time I'd feel better, but I'm not. I don't even want to live anymore.
Please don't say that. Never say that, ever.
I don't know what to do.
I'd love to help you. God, I'd love to help you.
Rishi looked away.
But I'm not your guy. I don't talk to people who are grieving. I don't know how to.
He had a helpless look.
Yeah, you do. Your admin, Kathy, her husband died.
Yeah, that was different. Kathy had been expecting it. It was a relief for her and her husband, whose suffering ended. She had kids and grandkids. I just comforted her for a bit.
No, you did more than that. No other boss would have done that much. I remember you consoling her often.
I must have been stronger than... I have become vulnerable.
Rishi closed his eyes.
Travis, I am stunned about Nathan. I can't believe it. It's hit me hard. I mean, I played with Nathan. I carried him around. I can almost feel him in my arms.
Rishi opened his moist eyes.
I wish I could help, but I'm just not capable.
Rishi shook his head slowly and looked away.
You're fully capable.
Travis leaned in.
You have a good heart. You're the only one who can talk to me. Please.
Travis pressed his palms together.
I know I haven't been in touch, and I'm sorry. I'm really sorry for that, not staying in touch. But you, Rishi, you're my only.
Rishi could not deny Travis. He did not want Travis to plead anymore. Rishi gestured gently with his hands.
Okay. All right, Travis, I'll talk to you.
Rishi collected himself.
Where do you want to start? What do you want to discuss? Your feelings, your emotions?
No.
Travis looked resolute.
I want to discuss spirituality.
Now?
Why not? You're thinking we're in Las Vegas.
No. Why spirituality?
Well, I want to have the kind of discussions we used to have.
Our spiritual discussions? You sure?
Well, you're thinking I didn't pay attention back then.
No. I mean, is this the right time?
It is. You know, I used to brush you aside. I would even make smart remarks. But it used to bring me peace. It really used to. I remember some of what you used to say.
Travis touched the side of his ear.
But I need to hear it again.
Listen, Travis, I used to enjoy discussing spirituality with you, but...
You repeated it so many times. Spirituality makes you calm and peaceful. I just want to feel calm.
Rishi squirmed.
Yeah, well, Travis, spirituality discussions are about becoming healthy over a period of time. It's not about helping a patient in the emergency room. You need immediate help, not a discussion about becoming healthy over the long term.
No, Reese, you don't understand. I need immediate help, but I really need long-term help. I can't sweep this away. Something deep in me is dying.
As Rishi pondered, Travis said,
You used to say spirituality helps us at the deepest levels. That's what I need. I'm done with people telling me God loved Nathan, and that's why he had to go. What BS?
Scorn on his face, Travis said,
One more person tells me that, I want to punch them in the face.
Travis closed his eyes.
I don't know anyone else. Please, only you can take me to that place of peace.
All right, Rishi thought to himself, when Travis said,
I was in a terrible mood yesterday. During a break, I ventured out to take a phone call and ended up in the roller coaster area.
Rishi listened.
And I saw this young boy, about Nathan's age. He was pulling on his father's hand to go on the roller coaster. It tore my heart. Nathan would pull me just like that.
Travis clenched his fist tight and ground his teeth.
I don't know why God did this to me. I just hate it. I hate God.
Travis's breathing became heavier and his face red.
Why did God have to do this to little Nathan? Nathan never did anything bad. My poor baby, he was such a sweet kid. How could God kill him?
Rishi shook his head vigorously.
Then who did it?
Travis looked piercingly. Rishi struggled.
Travis, would you do me a favor?
Travis did not answer and looked away. Rishi waited.
Travis, please, would you do me a favor?
Travis shrugged.
Okay, whatever.
Please, would you close your eyes and take 3 deep breaths?
Travis was too agitated. He continued to look away. Rishi watched Travis's pain and felt the entire room constricting. Rishi did not say anything, the silence deafening. After a few moments, Travis turned his head toward Rishi and followed his suggestion. He shut his eyes. As gently as he could, Rishi said,
Breathe. Breathe. Breathe.
Rishi did not say anything else, just watched Travis with his closed eyes continue to breathe. Several moments passed. Travis opened his eyes. Rishi took a deep breath himself and then walked over to Travis.
Is it okay? May I touch you?
Travis nodded his head slightly in approval. Rishi touched the space between Travis's eyebrows with his right thumb. Travis lowered his eyelids. Rishi put his palm over Travis's eyes and stood quietly. Next, he touched Travis on the top of his head. He applied a slight pressure with his 4 fingers, feeling Travis's thick hair. Travis kept his eyes closed as his breathing slowed. Rishi sat down next to Travis and patted his back a couple of times. Travis's breathing slowed further. Rishi waited silently a few moments until Travis calmed down and then walked back to his seat. Travis felt a sense of calm, as if he had finally found someone who would shelter him from the terrible reality, to whom he could surrender. Rishi sat down on his sofa. Travis looked at Rishi in anticipation, hungry for relief, not knowing what to expect.
There are two types of people, Travis. There are those who are looking for a quick weight loss, and then there are those who are looking for endurance training.
Travis looked squarely at Rishi.
I'm not looking for a quick fix. I want change in my life.
Listen, I am happy to talk about spirituality. Believe me, I don't get many takers.
Rishi decided to throw in some humor.
Even my own wife doesn't want to talk spirituality with me. Nothing is a better use of my time. Nothing more beneficial for you and me.
I need spiritual progress. You've always said there's more to life than our current existence. You used to ask me, are you as happy and content as you can be? I used to think, yes, of course. But now, I realized I was happy, busy with life. But was I content? No. I don't even think I knew what it meant to be content.
Rishi caressed his forehead. Travis lowered his eyes.
Is there any meaning to my life?
Travis, I can't fathom what you have gone through. But if you walk on this path of spirituality, you'll develop a much better ability to handle life. Spirituality will create a protective layer. You'll become peaceful, and life won't ever be such a bone-crushing burden.
That's exactly what I need.
Travis lifted his chin.
Rishi, you know, I wish I would have called you 9 months ago. But maybe I wasn't ready then. Seeing you is such a relief. Such a lucky break for me. It's not just Nathan. Trevisto has been a huge challenge too. 5 years into it and I'm still not there. It's as if my whole life has become so heavy. That's what I need help in. I want to breathe.
Rishi put his fist below his chin in thought.
Okay, Travis. Okay. Let's do this, but let's set expectations. I can't fix you overnight. It will take time.
I know it's not going to happen overnight.
And forget overnight. This could be a path that takes years, even an entire lifetime. This journey is only for the most serious. And even I am not sure if I am committed enough to my own spiritual journey.
Man, I'm not going to let you back out, buddy. I'm living in hell.
The pain on Travis's face resurfaced. Rishi shifted uncomfortably.
Travis, I need to help you calm down before we can talk spirituality. Otherwise, you won't. Your emotions are driving you crazy.
Travis's nostrils flared.
My emotions aren't driving me crazy. Nathan's death is driving me crazy.
Rishi moved his feet on the rug back and forth.
Nathan's death affected Cindy and you both. Then why is Cindy handling it better?
Travis ruffled his hair.
Because she
Because her emotions are in control. She's handling it better. And more importantly, she's suffering less than you.
Travis became quiet.
Your mind's driving you crazy, Travis. Hers is not. At least not as much as yours.
Travis's nostrils flared again like a bull ready for a fight.
I'm missing him more.
Your mind is hungering for him.
Rishi pointed a finger at Travis.
You're playing Nathan's video in your mind over and over again. When you see a kid in the roller coaster area, you play the Nathan video and you keep playing it until you're so frustrated you're ready to run over people with your car at the slightest provocation.
But how can I not remember my own son? How can I forget him? How can I forget Nathan?
A painful look replaced the flaring nostrils.
How can I insult the precious memories I have of him?
Rishi interlocked his fingers.
Travis, you're not insulting his memory. Instead, what you're doing is using his memory to torture yourself.
Travis had no comeback.
In a way, it's almost as if you like this sadistic pain.
Rishi lifted his palms slightly.
I'm not picking on you, Travis. Our minds are horrible in that way. When we go through a deep loss, our mind sucks us into an endless whirlpool of sadness, regret, guilt, blame, anger, what ifs, could haves, and should haves. Do you feel more pain because you feel guilty you didn't spend time with him?
Travis didn't answer, refusing to make eye contact. Rishi waited.
I don't know. Maybe.
Travis, if there is guilt there, then please stop it. Seize the guilt. It doesn't matter what we lose. A loved one, money, job, reputation, whatever. Our mind takes us through this wash and rinse cycle endlessly.
Travis closed his fist.
But how do we just put a stop to the darn thing?
By accepting the fact.
Travis slumped and let his eyelids drop. He put one arm over his head, arching it so it touched the back of the sofa.
Please accept the fact.
Travis opened his eyes and put his arm down. He pressed his lips.
Release the anger, Travis.
Rishi unfurled his fingers.
Let it release.
Travis stood up and paced along the windows. A thought crossed Rishi's mind about walking up to Travis and squeezing his shoulders. He decided against it, recognizing Travis may need some time. Walking back and forth, stopping several times, Travis looked down, not once looking out the windows. Finally, he said,
Hey man, may I have some more water?
Sure.
Rishi sprang up. Travis walked over to the bar with Rishi. Travis stood by the large granite island with brown leather bar stools underneath. Travis drank some water. They refilled the glass and walked back to the sofas. Travis said as they sat down,
I just don't know how to let go.
Start by forgiving yourself, God, fate, whatever else.
How can I forgive God?
Travis had a puzzled look.
I mean, me forgive God?
The emphasis is not on God. It's on forgive.
Rishi looked intently.
Your mind will hound you until you forgive. In your case, it's God or really that mosquito.
Rishi was afraid he might be belittling Nathan's death.
It doesn't matter whom you forgive. but forgive you must. Only when you forgive will you let it go. And forgive yourself, Travis. Release the guilt. Only when you let it go will you accept it.
Travis looked away.
Why is freaking world?
Why is this world this way?
Travis nodded, his lips pursed. Rishi shook his head.
I wish I knew why there are so many sorrows, so much pain in this world.
Horrible.
It is horrible. But we have no choice. We have to, we must accept it. It is what it is.
So that's where the saying comes from?
Rishi nodded slightly.
Travis, your mind needs to find peace. Using Nathan's memories to torture yourself is insulting to his memory. Use his memory instead to make yourself feel happy.
Rishi stretched his palms out.
Can you please repeat after me? Nathan, I bless you. Wherever you are, I bless you.
Travis squinted, unsure, and then followed the instruction.
Nathan, I bless you wherever you are.
Wherever you are, I love you. Nathan, thank you for spending time with us. Thank you, buddy. Thank you, Nathan.
Hey, thank you, buddy. Thank you, Nathan. Thank you, cutie Nathan.
Travis's eyes welled up. Rishi's eyes welled up too. He wiped the tears.
Please say, I forgive myself. I free myself from any guilt.
Just like that?
Yes, just like that. Please say, I free myself of guilt.
I free myself of guilt.
Travis said that out of respect for Rishi, not buying into the utterances. Rishi sensed the skepticism.
Travis, our mind works at the conscious level and many layers of the subconscious. These statements, even if you don't believe in them at the conscious levels, will leave their mark at the subconscious level. I promise you, if you repeat, I free myself of guilt 1,000 times, your mind will believe it and you will feel better. Can you please say it a couple more times?
I free myself of guilt. I'm free. I free myself of guilt.
Thank you, Travis. I can't snap my fingers and take your grief away in a day. I can only hope to take the sting out of your pain by repeating these sentences, as superficial as they may seem. Hopefully, your pain will break just as a fever breaks. Can you say it again? I love you, Nathan. I bless you wherever you are.
I love you, Nathan. I bless you wherever you are, son. I bless you, Nathan.
And can you ask Cindy to do the same?
Travis nodded.
I will.
Rishi gave Travis some time to breathe. Travis's breathing slowed. He drank a sip of water.
How are you feeling?
Travis looked up.
I feel better, at least better than yesterday. Talking to you has helped me. Thank you, Rishi.
Sure.
Rishi felt a bit relieved.
Are we going to discuss spirituality?
Yes, we are.
Rishi smiled, slightly intrigued by Travis's persistence. He raised his finger.
There is one issue. I might fail to help you. I have too many shortcomings.
I don't care about that. There's no way out for you, brother.
Travis, I am struggling in so many ways. I'm still learning. I haven't reached my destination.
But you're all I've got.
Travis gazed intently at Rishi. Rishi could no longer dismiss Travis's urgings.
Fine, I'll help you. I'll help you as best as I can.
That's all I ask.
We won't be able to have a successful discussion if
Rishi caressed his forehead.
we need to, if possible, take your mind off of Nathan so you can focus on our discussion. So I'm going to do my best not to bring up.
Travis nodded gently.
Okay. It'll be difficult, but I won't bring it up either.
All right. Let's discuss life's most important questions.
Travis gave a firm nod.
Before we begin, why don't you take a minute to freshen up? Would you like some coffee or juice?
Coffee would be great, thank you.
Travis stood up.
The restroom is behind the bar.
Rishi pointed the way. Travis washed his face, wiping away the sticky tears. He brushed his hair, tucked his white polo t-shirt in his brown khaki pants. After wiping the granite around the glass sink bowl with several Kleenex tissues, he walked back to the sitting area. Instead of sitting down, he walked to the windows, parted the curtains, and looked out at the mountains behind the Las Vegas Strip and its line of casinos. As he poured Travis's coffee, Rishi asked,
Would you like to sit out on the balcony?
Looking out at the wrought iron patio furniture outside, Travis said,
No, it's comfortable in here.
Okay.
Rishi walked back, placed the cup of coffee on the coffee table, and placed a coaster underneath the hot cup. Standing next to the window, Travis quickly answered a few emails and text messages on his phone. As Travis walked back, Rishi said,
I'm going to get comfortable and take my shoes off. My feet like to breathe, and I might cross my legs on the sofa. You're welcome to do so too.
No, I'll leave my shoes on. Thanks for the coffee.
Is it okay if I play some soft house music?
Travis nodded. Rishi turned on the music. Then he took his shoes and socks off and carried them off the beautiful large silk rug. Dressed in light cream khaki pants and a starched light orange half-sleeved designer shirt with dark brown buttons, Rishi looked warm and hospitable. Sitting back down, Rishi moved his feet back and forth on the rug, feeling its silky smooth texture. He relished the feeling. Rishi's face relaxed and his hazel-colored, light brown eyes glimmered in the light from the windows. On his wheatish complexion face, the eyes had a hypnotic draw. Rishi had a large forehead due to a receding hairline. His large forehead, a perfectly styled short haircut, and his light eyes blended together to give Rishi a distinctive executive look. Travis reached for the red ceramic cup and took a slow sip of the coffee. Rishi was eager for the discussion, but wondered if Travis was in the right frame of mind. Rishi worried if he could help Travis, or would the discussion stir up more emotions. End of Chapter 2. Healing. Takeaways from this chapter. Ask yourself, are you as blissful and content as you can be? Is there a meaning to your life? There is infinitely more to life than your current existence. Experience it.